Hi, my name is Goldman, and I'm an attorney for Goldman and Associates. Today I'd like to talk about domestic violence charges because while criminal in nature, oftentimes we see these charges in conjunction with a divorce or a custody case. You know, in a custody case, for example, one of the elements that the court might evaluate to determine what's in the best interest of the child is whether there's domestic violence in the household. So we do see a goodly amount of cases involving domestic violence. And what I find very interesting is that sometimes somebody will have attorneys handling a custody case, and then there'll be a criminal domestic violence charge. And what do? They handle the custody case as they have. They hired their law firm, they have their lawyers dealing with that. But the domestic violence, they don't want to have two sets of lawyers, so they decide they're going to take care of that by themselves. This, my friends, is a dreadful mistake. Okay? Because the court ultimately might well consider the outcome of the domestic violence case as it relates to the issues in the divorce. In other words, it's like a domino effect. It may dramatically affect what goes on further on down the line in the divorce or custody case. Domestic violence is at its very least a misdemeanor where somebody could potentially go to jail. In that scenario, you should most definitely make sure that you get a skilled attorney to be able to handle that case. Not only because of its implication on the divorce or custody matter, but in and of itself. Anytime a person's liberty is at stake, this is not a do-it-yourself project, okay? You're going to have to get skilled lawyers who can handle the criminal end of that. There are ways to handle that case so it has as small of an impact as possible. And that's really what you need in that scenario. If you have any questions about that, please reach out and we'll be glad to help you out. If you have found this helpful, please like and share.